hyperbolic. But it's a team game, and we've seen Josh Allen go toe-to-toe with the best of the best in Pat Mahomes. His team has let him down, so I kind of feel what he's saying, although I do think he's living in hyperbole.
But New England's good, Denver's good, the Texans are good. Like, there are other AFC teams just because historically great playoff quarterback like Patrick Mahomes isn't there. And I will pick the Bills probably to win the AFC. But they're probably going to have to go on the road, Emmett, which is going to be difficult. I don't think anybody's going to feel like it's a disgrace. I got to see how the game goes before I use the word. This is an inappropriate use of the word. It's the wrong use of the word disgrace. As we know, listening to Unsportsmanlike, Emmett is no vocab baddie.
Exactly.
Like Michelle Smallman is, who tries to sneak a fancy word in on every show. And I think Evan misused the word disgrace there. Okay, Emmett, you get to pick one and only one. What is the worst take of the week this week?
Oh, that's easy. Is you counting out Alabama like in the first 8 minutes of the game. It was terrible take by you. Get
off my back. So many other people did it too. Joel Klatt saying the NCAA tournament stinks. It's March Madness, Joel. It's holy ground in sports. The Campus Tour. Amber Wilson, Jonathan Zaslow are next on ESPN Radio.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. Coming up on Monday's show, we break down the entire football weekend, college football playoffs, week number 16 in the NFL. Get you set for Phillip Rivers and the Colts and the Niners on Monday night. Wow, what a Monday. That's the Rich Eisen Show on Disney+, the ESPN app, and ESPN Radio.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on September 24, 2016, when Tulsa found themselves down 31-0 to Fresno State with 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Tulsa fought back to tie the game at 41. And then won 48-41 in double overtime.
ServPro, like it never even happened. This college football payback is brought to you by Venmo.
The 2006 edition of the Holy War was one for the ages. 21st-ranked BYU jumped out to a 14-zip lead over Utah. The Utes responded with 24 straight of their own. Utah led 31-27 with only 3 seconds left on the clock. On the final play, BYU quarterback John Beck evaded defenders for 12 seconds before finding Johnny Harline for the winning BYU touchdown.
Brought to you by Venmo. This football season, score more with Venmo.
Hey there, landowners. Owning land is a lot of work, and we all dread the upkeep and maintenance, especially when help is hard to find.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I can help with it all. If you're tired of the runaround, call D&M Farm Services, where honesty and experience meets your land needs. I'm the handshake behind the D&M, and I'm asking you for the opportunity to earn your business.
Forestry, mulching and clearing, driveways, pond banks, bush hogging, ditching, fencing, tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding. You name it, call Mike. He's got your land covered. No job too small.
Owning land's tough, but we make it easier. Honest, reliable, and dependable service. From one landowner to another, D&M Farm Services has you covered. Let D&M Farm Services be the helping hand with your land.
Call or text for free estimates and let them make your land maintenance a little easier. D&M Farm Service. Phone 843-496-0703. That's 843-496-0703.
Genesis Healthcare is hiring now. Explore open employment opportunities and make a real impact in your community. Apply today at genesisfqhc.org and check out all of their available positions online. Genesis Healthcare, where care and purpose come together.
As the temperatures drop, you can help keep a child warm this winter. Bring your gently used coats and jackets to the cleaners in Florence or Sumter for the Coats for Kids drive. Each coat will be cleaned and given to a child in need by local churches, because every child deserves a warm winter. Please bring your items to the cleaners on Palmetto Street in Florence, next to the Sunday House, and in Sumter on North Main Street, across from the post office. The cleaners proudly supporting Coats for Kids for children in need.
Are you looking for the perfect gift for that person that is so hard to buy for? Give the gift of memories with tickets to one or all the Florence Center's great upcoming events. Visit FlorenceCenter.com for show information. The Florence Center wishes you a safe and happy holiday season.
From the Florence Toyota Studios, this is WOLH Florence, 96.3 ESPN Radio. the worldwide leader in sports. Welcome to South Carolina's premier tailgate show, Game Day in the Carolinas, broadcasting from the spacious tailgate of the Community Broadcasters Complex on the PD's 96.3 FM, Sumter's WDXY 105.9 FM, and on Facebook Live. Join Matt and Woody on the tailgate by calling 843-407-5812. And now, your party hosts, Woody Fagan and Matt Jordan.
Do we know how to do this?
What are we doing?
Testing. 1, 2. I've totally forgotten how to do a sports talk show.
Yeah.
We've been off the air so long.
It seems like it, doesn't it?
Hey, everybody, right now on Carolina Saves, you can. Oh, if you didn't think I was coming out the door, that shot. I don't even care anymore. All right, it is Game Day in the Carolinas. I'm Matt. He's Woody. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And we have a special guest in the studio.
Yes, we do. We have made it to the big time. And the reason I say that is you make it to the big time
right
when you start getting interns.
Yes.
So we have a young man who's reached out to us through various channels. Our people got with his people.
Yeah.
And we've actually, got him in studio this morning. He's wanting to kind of see what a big time professional radio broadcast is all about. I'm sorry.
Well,
I can't say that and keep a straight face.
Big time professional radio broadcast. This is not Wake Up Carolinas. Sorry to say.
Yeah, it's not Wake Up Carolinas. But we want to welcome to the show Mr. Chandler Morris. And Chandler, I'm about to get you to lean up toward the mic. I'm going to lean it over to you, and we're going to fire a bunch of questions at you. So you have to answer them on the air because I told you we're going to make you talk a little bit. We're not going to pick on you too bad. But anyway, so Chandler, where do you go to school?
Hennepin Pamlico High School.
Okay, and what year are you?
2027, junior.
And you want to actually major into sportscasting or sports broadcasting, right?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Now, the big question is, do you have a girlfriend?
No, sir.
That's perfect because you'll be in radio. You'll probably never have one either, so nothing will change.
Don't worry. I mean, your Friday nights. I'm telling you, your Friday nights are gone because high school football. You ain't going nowhere till 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Now, are you independently wealthy or at least living with your folks?
I live with my folks.
Perfect, because you won't make anything doing this job as an intern. So we won't have to worry about you starving in the street or seeing you holding a cardboard sign anywhere anytime soon. All right, well, perfect. Well, welcome to the show, Chandler. We may put you to work here, get some opinions from the younger generation. I know you follow a lot of sports, and I really appreciate you coming on board with us this morning. So we'll try to find some things for you to do. And Matt's always good at assigning crazy tasks, so we'll get that. We got Rod Lorick. Coach Rod Lorick's going to call in about 10:15 to give us a Shrine Bowl report. It's a Shrine Bowl weekend, and he's been busy up there all week. I don't think I talked to him, but maybe one time all week, and that was almost in passing. He sounded like he's about to fall over. He was headed back to his hotel room to get some rest for about an hour, and then was having to head out to a big group dinner.
I was about to say, you want to talk about, groupies and interns and all that.
Yeah. Coach Lorick.
Coach Lorick is...
You got to watch him.
Yeah.
We're trying, Mama Lorick, if you're listening up there in Columbia. We're trying. But when he's out of pocket like this, and with an hour or two drive away, I can't do a lot with him. And I know she probably has the same struggle.
Do I need to get a potato sack and a switch?
No, you don't, Krampus. No potato sack and switches for Krampus this year. But had a lot of good football. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of good football. The game last night started out good.
Yes.
If you were an Oklahoma fan.
If you're an Oklahoma fan, you forgot the second half even existed.
Have you ever seen a turnabout that quickly where you're sitting there watching the game going, why is this team even here?
Yeah.
Because that's where I was with Alabama in the first quarter.
That's what I was thinking, too. It's like, wait a minute, Alabama must be out of gas. They had a great end to the season.
Yeah.
And it's just over. And then Oklahoma, Oklahoma'd.
I don't put it on. I don't put it on Venables. I don't put it on.
No.
Alabama made some really good adjustments on defense, obviously. They started clicking on offense a little bit.
I mean, if you're Texas, right, you're sitting at home going, this is the same team we whooped.
Yeah.
In Dallas at the Texas State Fair. The same team just showed up against Alabama.
Yep.
Why weren't we in the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, if you're Notre Dame, you're sitting home saying the same thing. We could beat them. No. We could have been a contender. I could have been a contender. I can hear it now.
Just quit like a champion today.
It quit like a champion. Don't even play a bowl game. You know, it's one thing if your record's bad. And as the schools were dropping out because of coaching changes, and that I understand, too, to a degree.
Yes.
You know, if you don't want to play because you've got a whole regime change going on, you're looking for a new coach.
27 of your kids end up in the transfer portal.
Yeah, and, you know, you got a bunch of injuries, one or the other, or both. I mean, I understand not playing a game. But because you didn't get what you wanted, you're taking your ball and you're going home.
Or you're going to have to play your bowl game in Birmingham, Alabama in the middle of December.
Golly, I wouldn't want to
Did you see that?
Yes.
The Birmingham Bowl had to take a 5-7 team because what was it? 12? No, not 12 teams, but like 8 teams?
I think so. Passed.
Turned down the invitation. And that's how App State ended up in a bowl game?
Well, I was worried that they would eventually wind their way down to South Carolina. And I was like, please don't.
You're probably next on the list.
Please don't. Don't do it.
I think even Shane would have gone, we know why you're inviting it. It's like that lukewarm invitation you get from the family member you don't really like.
Well, no, it's that invitation you get because you happen to be beside someone else who's been invited.
Well, gee golly, gosh darn, look at your APR.
Like, dadgummit, I had to invite him because he was standing there when I invited somebody else. Dadgummit.
It's like your APR, man. Like,
APR. That's hilarious. Most of these kids aren't in class or at school long enough to take a class before they transfer out. They're going to throw APR at them.
You know what I was actually the most scared of was they were going to put North Carolina in a bowl game.
No, I think that's worth the entertainment. I mean, who doesn't want a baby blue dumpster fire rolling around? I do. I mean,
what would she wear at the Birmingham Bowl?
Well, a lot more than what she's been wearing to all the other ball games. That's for sure.
It is a little
because she's not covering herself up. Now that depends too if she's got an adult co-ed cheerleading competition.
Yeah, that's a good point
to go to now.
That's a good point.
Bill would have been torn. Do I go attend that, or do I coach the bowl game?
I'll just say this, Bill.
You're stupid.
Bill, this is not going to get you back into the NFL.
This whole drama around this girl old enough to be his granddaughter, and him is really a real dark smudge on his record and reputation. He was already known for being weird or out there or hard to deal with, in the press. But when you start throwing things like this in it, and you're watching this, it just feels icky. Ew. You don't want to touch that.
As a Jets fan, I'm loving every second of this.
Well, I know you are. And, I mean, that's fine. But I liken that to the big donor down there that has the big app with Miami Hurricanes.
Oh, that Life app? Oh, by the way, he's broke.
He's now broke?
He's broke.
He just paid for
Life Wallet.
Paid all that money back, to get Carson Beck there. And then even paid for, enhancements.
Yes.
To Carson Beck's girlfriend and her sister. I mean, it has that same level of ooh to it,
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you got to do.
Nasty.
You know what? That's what I would love. I would love the Athletic. Because it has to be the Athletic. Since it's what I like to call the intellectual sports paper. I would love for them to do the anonymous donor and have them tell interesting non-monetary things that they've done to get a recruit to the school.
That would be an interesting article. I would read that and probably save it.
No, that would be our show for the next 6 weeks.
So all that in that circle to then look on the other side of this and go, look at what's just happened with Coach Sharon Moore.
Yes.
Look what's happened with the coach at the Ohio Bobcats.
Yeah.
Then you flash back, and still nobody can be as classy as Bobby Petrino. Only difference is Bobby Petrino didn't go to the girl's house and try to kill her.
And I don't think Bobby Petrino is going to get that job.
No.
Speaking of which, there's a connection to Bobby Petrino in Coastal Carolina.
Oh, I'm scared to ask, but go ahead.
That's his son-in-law.
I did not know that.
Yes, he is. Ryan Beard is married to Bobby Petrino's daughter.
And they've got like 5 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We got a caller
Yes,
already.
we do.
Right
Let's,
at the
let's
gate.
take a phone call. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Matt and Woody.
Good morning,
Hey, Miss Betty.
I understand that y'all have a new radio broadcaster that's starting with y'all today.
Yes, ma'am. We've introduced him, Mr. Chandler Morris.
Well, I would like to ask him a couple of questions because you
Oh,
and
no.
Matt don't know a thing.
We don't what?
You and Matt don't know a thing, so if this guy's new, I'd like to ask him a couple of questions.
Okay.
Whoa. Miss Betty's insulting us. Well, I'll throw him on there, and it's going to be. It won't be bad, I know. So here you go. You got him.
Good morning, Miss Betty. How you doing?
And what's his name?
Chandler.
Okay, Chandler. South Carolina lost their defensive coordinator, I think, this week. Do you have any idea who South Carolina will go after?
Welcome to the deep end.
I do not, Miss Betty. I have no idea.
Well, have you been studying up on anything? Because if you're new, I understand where you're coming from.
I have not. Not yet.
Oh, so this is your first day. Well, if you depended on Matt and Woody to help you, you better forget it. Chandler, I wish you all the luck in the world, and like Woody said, if that's gonna be your future, you won't get married.
Well, Miss Betty, you've been. That was really almost mean, Miss Betty. You really branching out toward the naughty list
I think
on me.
we know where we need to get the potato sack and the switch going.
No
this morning.
doubt, Miss Betty. And,
Well, you know, Matt and Woody,
but
I think y'all are the best thing since banana pudding.
well, I appreciate that. Don't tell me you're allergic to bananas now. And that was sarcastic. I don't want to hear it.
No, I love banana pudding, but I just wanted to see if this guy was in sports.
He is.
Oh, he is?
He is. I feel very comfortable. We've had some very good conversation this morning prior to the show. But you got to clarify something for me. You asked him about a defensive coordinator. Did I miss something? Did I miss a move South Carolina made to get rid of the Clayton White?
He's gone to LSU.
That's news to me.
Yeah, that's definitely because the last I heard,
they're still staying right now. He's still in place.
Yeah, he's still the defensive coordinator at South Carolina. The last thing I heard was
So he didn't go?
No.
I'm so happy.
Well, hold on. You owe somebody an apology. Hold on. Tell him. Let him hear it.
Do I owe you an apology?
You owe Chandler an apology. You asked him a question that was obviously a setup. You were trying to trap him, and that just wasn't fair.
Chandler, I apologize. I hope you will accept it.
Yes.
I accept your apology, Miss Betty.
Thank you so very much because, you know, I have to put up with Matt and Woody every Saturday, and I love putting up with them because they're the best on this radio station.
Well, if we don't entertain you,
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Betty. I appreciate that. I'm picking at you. You know I love you. And Merry Christmas, too, by the way, Miss Betty.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Well, so our coordinator is not going to LSU.
No.
Correct. And while you brought it up, I'll go ahead and take my victory lap because a couple weeks back I said South Carolina ought to look for an offensive coordinator like Kendall Briles. Who did they hire?
Kendall Brown.
There you go. Shane called me. We ironed it all out. They got it done. There you go. I delivered.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. If Shane Beamer don't do something this year, this coming year, I hope South Carolina nails him to the cross.
Well, we won't go that far, but I would imagine he'll at least lose his job with a nice little payout.
And how about the basketball coach at South Carolina? I've been trying to get rid of him for the last 5 years.
I'll say this: he's not in any trouble this year, like immediate trouble. But if they don't make the tournament, which, by the way, watching that Clemson-Carolina game the other night, neither one of those teams are going to make the tournament.
No, neither team in the state's tournament.
His behind is going to be very, very warm to start next season.
I think you'll see him going.
Well, he's got
Well, you think that the basketball coach, the male now, the females over the moon?
No, they're going to win the national championship again this year.
I don't know. And they'll have a serious run for it, but I don't know if they'll win it.
Well, Dawn and those are number 3 in the nation, aren't they?
Yep. They just can't seem to play. They're still learning, but by the end of the season, you'll probably see a different team. I mean, they'll be a little bit more gelled, a little better together. Every one of them's trying to learn their role right now is what I think.
Yeah.
They're still good.
Well, anyway, I called to wish, where's the guy that's doing the high school thing?
He's, Rod Lorick's up in Spartanburg. He's on site at the Shrine Bowl this weekend.
Calling in a few minutes.
He should be calling in to talk.
Update.
Yeah.
Okay, when is the Shrine Bowl?
It's today.
Noon.
At noon.
Is it going to be broadcast on ESPN?
It will be on Fox 43.
Oh, good enough. Well, anyway, I want to wish all of you, including Chandler, I think it's
it is.
I want to wish all of y'all a Merry Christmas, and will y'all be back next year?
As far as we know, I mean, they've not brought our new contracts to us yet to sign, but I would assume so, yes.
We're going to be back on the 10th.
Well, I hope and pray, because I'm going to tell you one thing. You guys are very knowledgeable. Y'all entertain us on Saturday, and I look forward so much to calling in and listening to y'all tell what information you do have.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We appreciate it, Miss Betty.
Well, y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I can't hardly wait until to next year, and I hear y'all again on the radio.
Thank you, ma'am, Miss Betty.
Thank you, Miss Betty.
Take care.
All right.
I'm going to sit back and listen.
All right.
Thank you. 843-407-5812. Coach Lorick going to be joining us here in just a minute or two. And to talk all things Shrine Bowl. And we got the reclassification of the high school league. We're going to be talking about that here in just a moment.
We all count on our smartphones in so many ways these days, from keeping in touch with our friends and family to finding our way around town. With FTC as your wireless provider, you'll enjoy the area's best coverage and fastest data speeds, great plan choices for every budget, and a stellar selection of phones and tablets from Apple, Samsung, and Google. Because at FTC, we get you and your wireless needs. To learn more, visit ftcwireless.com or call 888-218-5050.
Hey, it's Tony Zach with Mr. Sparky, America's on-time electrician. When was the last time you had your home's electrical system inspected? How old is your electrical system? Is it time for an upgrade? For a limited time, Mr. Sparky is offering electrical panel inspections for $49. It's a great time to have it checked out. Call the pros. Call us or book online. Mr. Sparky. We'll be right over.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Join your PD Ice Cats tonight as they host the Twin City Thunderbirds at 7:15 p.m. at Florence Center. Don't miss a minute of the action. Tickets are on sale now for all remaining Ice Cats home games through Ticketmaster.com or at the Florence Center box office. Join your Ice Cats now. Full schedule and ticket information online at pdprohockey.com. That's pdprohockey.com.
In the heart of South Carolina, where the spirit of celebration thrives, there's a place unlike any other. Mickey Finn's your one-stop party destination with 3 locations, Cashua Drive, Pamplico Highway, and their huge beverage warehouse on Dr. Johnny Bruce Road next to Buc-ee's. Step into a world of endless possibilities where the shelves are filled with the largest selection of beer, wine, and liquor, each bottle carrying its own story of flavor and enjoyment. Sign up today for Mickey Finn's customer rewards. Mickey Finn says, we drink all we can and sell the rest.
When you're planning your over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house this holiday season, the last thing you need is car problems. Bring your vehicle to Tim's Auto Pro before you go. Their highly skilled certified technicians offer auto repair and maintenance services for all makes and models, including imports. Don't forget to replace those worn out tires, service the tire pressure monitoring system, or do that front end work you've been putting off. Tim's Auto Pro, the only place to go. 2685 Peach Orchard Road in Dalzell. Online at timsautopro.com.
This year, CRW Insurance is celebrating 100 years of serving you, our loyal clients and neighbors. Since 1925, we've proudly protected what matters most, your homes, your businesses, and your families. We're local, we're trusted, and we're here because of you. From all of us at CRW Insurance, thank you for 100 incredible years. Here's to the next 100. CRW Insurance, helping people prepare today for tomorrow's unexpected.
Experience the magic of IV hydration therapy, whether you're looking to boost your energy, hydrate after a long night, or recover from holiday stress. We have you covered at Practical Purpose Solutions. We know how important it is to feel your best during the festivities in this season. Our expert team is here to provide personalized hydration therapy tailored just for you. Our comfortable, welcoming environment ensures you feel relaxed and cared for while you are receiving the best IV hydration therapy treatment. Choose Practical Purpose Solutions in this season.
At Movember, we're best known for the mustache. Well, here's the thing. Men's health deserves support year-round, which is why we're more than a month, more than mustaches. All year round, we're doing more. We're delivering more research, more treatments, doing more to help men live happier, healthier, longer lives. But we need your support, because the more we can do, the more fathers, brothers, partners, sons we can protect. Movember, more than a month. Learn more at Movember.com.
They're like Elon Musk. Well, they're human. Game day in the Carolinas.
Who's the black private dick that's a sex machine to all the chicks?
Right.
You're damn right. Who is the man that would risk his neck for his brother, man?
Right.
Can you dig it?
There you go, Coach. There's your intro.
Hey, well, Matt, Woody, good morning. I don't know why I love that intro so much, but I love it, guys. I love it.
Well, it's accurate. That's why. Because it's on the money. And Matt and I contributed. We're singing in it, so you know.
Well, I was going to say, well, again, you and Matt are the best, and I want to welcome our listeners into the 89th Shrine Bowl of the Carolinas here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Guys, what an amazing week again. You know, this game just means so much to me. You know, as y'all two know, I talk about it all the time. And, of course, I want our listeners to know just how special this game is. Of course, every penny raised goes to the Shriners Children's Hospital here in Greenville, South Carolina. So it's very near and dear to my heart. And, of course, the game itself, I mean, just, you know, you've got so many future Division I players you know, playing in this game from both states. And guys, again, this is kind of why I take a lot of pride in this game. There's several all-star games out there, but this game just means so much because of where these young men will be going next year to start their college career. So I'm just very honored and proud to be a part of it.
Well, as well you should, and you've been part of it for a while. We've got a lot of kids from the area, from the listening area, that are on these squads. And I'd almost be tempted to break it down by position, but as far as players go, and this is a tough one because I know you're seeing a lot on this roster, well, a couple names that stand out to you. Who's really looked good in practice? Who's maybe somebody that surprised you, that had more raw talent than what even you expected?
I was going to say, great question. Well, I've got to start off, of course, and y'all have heard me say this name all year long, Jazavian Currents from South Point. My goodness, he is that good as advertised. And let me tell you, he is the most quiet and humble kid you'll ever meet. I mean, it is hilarious. I have to get Jazavian to talk. I mean, it's just like, you know, I interviewed him a couple times this week along with the local radio station and TV stations, and again, he's just such a humble young man, and I can just see why he's, you know, been the number one recruit out of South Carolina all year. Another one is Polo Anderson. Polo Anderson out of Dorman High School, cornerback committed to Clemson University, and of course, let me back up. Jazavian, of course, is going to the University of South Carolina. No surprise there. But Polo Anderson also, man, I tell you, guys, honestly, our defensive backs and our offensive line, they are tremendous. They might be as good as I've seen since that 2008, 2009 South Point trio of Gilmore, Devontae Holloman, and, of course, Jadeveon Clowney. I mean, these guys are that good, gentlemen, and again, just a very exciting week for both squads. And the guy that really Woody, that was a great question earlier. The guy that really has surprised me is going to be Caden Ramsey at a little old Cross, little 1A high school. Good size. I had no idea of his size per se. But just a good sized young man. He's going to be kind of a hybrid, guys. He can play defensive back. He can play tight end. If they put a little bit of weight on him, he can play receiver, but he's tall and rangy, 6'5", again, in the 200s. Again, he has just surprised me. He's really came out here and seems to be the class clown this year, but he gets along with everybody, and again, a tremendous athlete. So, again, just what an honor, to be able to come back up here this year and help again. And I tell you, I'm gonna tell myself, next year, if I get invited back, guys, that will be my 40th anniversary. I played back in 1986, so that will be 40 years removed for me. So I know that sounds crazy, but I know just when I think about it and when I talk to these Shriners and these people in these high positions, they just always crack up and go, Rod, we love having you and we appreciate what you do, but 40 years removed next year if I get to come back. So hopefully they'll invite me back.
Well, a couple things stand out there. Why wouldn't they, number one? And number two, you said something about interviewing these kids with another radio station / TV station. We have not gotten any type of royalty from that because, you're on loan.
Thank you. We're trying to figure out this NIL stuff, guys. It is complicated. It's very complicated.
And, I just hope they're providing for you the same type of amenities that we provide when you come on our show on the road. I mean, we've got security. There's ropes, velvet ropes people got to get behind. The line forms to the left always. Are they doing the same things to make sure you're safe? Because I don't want Mama Lorette calling me, blaming me for lack security.
Well, I tell you, these stations up here in Charlotte, they're a little bit different, guys. They're not quite y'all's level, but I've been trying to coach them up a little bit this week, so we're going to get them there.
Okay. Well, jumping back to the roster some, couple local kids. We got South Florence has Josiah Mason there, obviously. You've got Messiah Jackson there playing as listed as an athlete, not necessarily a quarterback, and that might probably be and no offense to his quarterbacking skills at all, but the kid's just a phenomenal athlete, period. Couple kids
he really is.
From Dillon, Capehart, Daniel Capehart, one of the linebackers, and there was another kid from Dillon over there.
Zay Robinson, the receiver from Dillon.
Receiver, Zay.
And let me tell you,
how are they looking?
They're looking great, Woody. They're looking great. And guys, I did get to sit down with Jamie Williamson, also from West Florence High School, an amazing young man. Yes, amazing young man. His parents could not have been nicer. I've got to talk to them all week. They've been up and around and about all week, and just an amazing young man. And of course, Jamie's committed to Charleston Southern University, and as y'all know, I've got ties there. So I'm looking forward to catching some games down in Charleston next fall. And of course, Zay Robinson, the wide receiver. I had downtown Charlie Brown come up this year and talk to some of the guys. And, of course, Charlie Brown is from Johns Island, South Carolina, which is Charleston, but also his claim to fame is, he was one of the 3 receivers for the Washington Redskins in their heyday. So, but Charlie is actually helping out at Dillon High School, and he's actually the one that coached Zay Robinson up. But Zay is a University of North Carolina commit, and again, just a tremendous athlete, has had a heck of a week this week. So I tell you, I'm looking for a good game this week, and that's why I wanted just to call in real quick with you guys and kind of give our listeners a little prelude to the action today. So, guys, I tell you, I cannot wait. So I know the team has just departed the hotel, so they're going to be about 10, 15 minutes away from the stadium, and of course, I'm going to catch that and provide that to our listeners and viewers and do a little video for that. So again, just a tremendous day, guys. And as always, always thank you guys for what you do, and you allow me to call in and talk high school football. That is so important to me, and y'all too. Y'all know what it means to me.
Yes, sir. And we appreciate all your contributions to the show this season, and it's been a lot of fun. We're looking forward to, of course, next season. And I don't know if you have time. I don't want to keep you too long. Get your thoughts on it. But if you had a chance to look at some of the new classification moves that have been made.
Ooh. Oh, Woody, I was going to say that. Hey, that's a whole nother show. I might have to call in after Christmas and break it down. I did see it come out yesterday, and I had just literally got back to the hotel, seriously, and sat down in the lobby, and my phone started ringing. And I'm going to tell you, there are some upset people right now. Now, again, Matt, you and Woody, we talk about, you always want to play the best competition. That's why we enjoy teams like South Florence. They don't duck anybody. And like you said, whether it's Somerville, Northwest, Dutch Fork, whoever, wherever, they'll play them. But some schools don't, they don't buy into that. And I'm going to tell you, South Florence got moved. Well, the very first noticeable thing, South Florence got moved to 5A. I'm not sure I agree with that, but they base it on your enrollment, they base it on your numbers. But South Florence, that's again, that might be a whole nother show, guys. But they got moved up. A couple teams got moved down. Dillon, Dillon's back in 2A. So I tell you guys, there's going to be some. To me, just to be honest, up front, it looks like 2A is the cream of the crop. They've got, I want to say, 66 schools now. I may be off a number or two, but I believe 66 schools. And guys, I mean, all of them are good. So 2A next year, and 4A is going to be tremendous next year. I did notice they've been talking about the Dutch Fork Northwestern matchup for years. Well, finally they're both in 5A. So if they both have a phenomenal season, they're not going to be able to duck each other this year. So again, there's going to be some tremendous matchups. But I know I did see Gray Collegiate, in my opinion, kind of got punished. They got put up to 5A. I'm not sure I agree with that, but and of course Oceanside, they left them in 3A. So I may have reversed that, to be honest with you, if I was the high school league. But again, it's going to be interesting, guys. Once school gets back in January, you'll have a chance to appeal. I believe January 13th and 14th. Yeah, you'll have a couple chances to appeal. So it's going to be interesting, Woody, to see what school steps up and appeals this thing.
Well, let's go ahead and put a note on the calendar. You call in, we'll talk about this January 10th when we come back on the air after the holidays, and we'll absolutely break some of this down, because I find it interesting. And unlike you, though, I would have moved Gray up, and I would have moved Oceanside up to 4A or 5A.
Absolutely. I know, and I'll tell you this real quick. I know you and I have talked about this at length, and I believe every charter school should play 5A. If you're gonna be able to legally recruit, go ahead and play the best, and let's just see what happens. But but absolutely, I would love to call in and talk about this, because this is gonna be big, Woody. This is gonna be big.
Yeah, they're finally trying to shake it up, and then on top of that, there's still legislation sitting out there about what's going to happen with the South Carolina High School League. So who knows where that's going?
It'll probably sit until somebody gets mad again.
They'll table it. You're right. They'll table it until that time.
That's right. So, well, gentlemen, again, thank you as always. I'm going to get back to the 89th Shrine Bowl. Like I said, our procession is on the way. Cannot wait. And again, and y'all know, I have to be completely unbiased. Even though I played for South Carolina, I have to be unbiased. So I just want a great showing from Team North Carolina and Team South Carolina today. Should be a great game. The weather is beautiful, and I tell you, and there's a lot of affiliates that are showing the game today. Of course, there are several in Florence. So, again, be sure to catch all the action on your local CW channel.
Yes, sir. And, Matt, I think it's only fair for one more time in 2025 we play him out.
Just one more time? You mean just one more time?
One more time. Thank you, guys.
Oh, my.
Be careful, Coach.
I love it.
Thank you so much.
I love it.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, guys. Love y'all. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Ron. Coach Lord.
The best high school analyst in the state, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
So-
And yeah, we got so much to do in Game Day in the Carolinas.
Yeah.
We
I'm
should
looking
probably
forward
take
to
another
that
break.
January 10th show.
I am too. And we got to get him on the week after the 23rd, I think it is. The 23rd is when the actual divisions will be
That's probably
taken out. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be another good one, to have with him if we don't do both. But
And it's going to be fun. I love realignment year. I really do. I get excited for realignment year because I want to see the new matchups for the next 2-year cycle. So it's great time in high school football. And I'll say it again, if they have to be in the public school league, give them their own classification. Don't even let them play 5A. Just give them their own classification.
I think you put them in 5A, it solves a problem, a big problem, because they're actively recruiting. They can do what the other schools can't.
That is true. All right. Be back in a minute.
Hello, everybody. I am Donnie Daniel with Daniel Wealth Management. In a world of constant change and evolving market, finding a partner you can trust is crucial for financial success. At Daniel Wealth Management, we understand the importance of growth, not just for your investment, but for your future and your legacy you'll leave behind. Our team of experts are dedicated to providing personalized strategies that align with your goals, whether you're planning for retirement, saving for a home, or investing for your children's education. With our tailored approach, we'll help you navigate the complexities of your portfolio and make informed decisions that drive your success. Time is your most valuable asset, and we're here to help you make the most of it. Let us be your guide on the path to financial growth and stability. Visit us at Daniel Wealth Management on Broad Street in Sumter, South Carolina, or call us at 803-774-3121 and schedule an appointment to start your journey towards a brighter tomorrow. Daniel Wealth Management, your partner in growth, your partner in success.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through Azaic Wealth, Inc., member FINRA SIPC.
The Toyotathon is going on now at Florence Toyota. Right now, lease a brand new Tacoma for just $130 a month, a Tundra for only $199 a month, a RAV4 for just $199 a month, and a Camry for $199 a month. Here's the holiday bonus. With every new Toyota lease or purchase, you'll get a Turtle Block speaker free. Only at Florence Toyota, 2300 West Palmetto Street. Stop by today or shop anytime at FlorenceToyota.com. See dealer for details. Nothing says tradition like your hometown Piggly Wiggly. Take it from the pig. When it comes to value and freshness, you can't beat Piggly Wiggly. They've been bringing home the bacon for millions of American families for over 100 years. Today, they're one of the best known and best loved brands in America. Stop by your local Piggly Wiggly today and take home the freshest meats, vegetables, and produce, along with great deals on all your favorite brands. Each week, the pig features new specials, perfect for your tailgating parties and family mealtime.
The UPS store has moved, just in time for the holidays. Come see us at our new location, 2117B West Palmetto Street, right across from Starfire Grill. You'll find the same friendly team now in a bright new space, ready to help you with all your holiday printing, packing, and shipping. Make your season stress-free and merry. Visit the UPS store at 2117B West Palmetto Street, your neighborhood holiday headquarters for printing, packing, and shipping.
Community Broadcasters is proud to be your local radio source. However, we're more than just a voice of the airwaves. We're a one-stop shop for total advertising solutions.
Yes, we broadcast your message to loyal listeners, but we also take your brand beyond the dial. Want to reach people where they scroll, stream, and surf? We've got you covered.
Digital ads? Absolutely. Social marketing? You bet. Streaming platforms, targeted campaigns, real-time metrics. That too. Whether you're reaching across town or across the world, we can help place your message directly in front of your ideal audience.
With passion, impact, and results. So why settle for less when you can amplify your message everywhere? Let community broadcasters help you broadcast bigger and advertise smarter.
It's your voice, your reach, one platform with endless possibilities. Email us at communityconnect@combroadcasters.com. That's communityconnect@commbroadcasters.com. Or call us at 843-678-9393. We're Community Broadcasters. It's more than just a catchy name.
This holiday season, the Alcohol Enforcement Team, Community Broadcasters, along with law enforcement and prevention specialists from the 3rd Judicial Circuit, remind you don't drink and drive. Plan a sober ride and make it home safely for the holidays. Your family and friends are counting on you. It's another incredible gift-giving deal from Carolina Saves and ChristmasSaves.com. We have 5 $100 certificates from Berg's Bowls, half price, handcrafted wooden pieces, charcuterie boards, bowls, vases, and more. Go to Carolina Saves or ChristmasSaves.com.
One of them is banned from every message board in the world. The other is Woody. It's game day in the Carolinas.
We are the anti-Christmas song show.
I'm not against Christmas music. I just didn't want to have it on our breaks.
I'm the same way because, like, for those of you who don't know, there's very few that listen to the show that don't know now. I also do my afternoons on Star and on Cat. And, right now Star is 24/7 Christmas. So, yeah, I've heard the same songs for the last month. So I'm good with Christmas music. We can't play my favorite Christmas song. Fairy Tale of New York. We cannot play it because there's actually one line in there that's maybe not safe for radio.
Well, let's not get into that then. But, hey, let's talk about the bowl schedules, though. And congratulations to South Carolina State. Our folks over in Sumter and Orangeburg.
Yes.
Fantastic game. I watched it. I really wasn't giving them much of a chance, and then here they come.
I don't know. What do you think? Was it? Did he break the line?
Yes.
He did?
Wait a minute. I'm trying to think which one.
On the fourth overtime play?
No. He did not break that one. Sorry. I'm getting confused with something else.
I agree with you. I think the referee was in a bad position.
May have been, but it's in the books now.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like
a win's a win.
That's one of those plays, and I want to say this, and because I know Eric probably is picking up the phone right now with a death grip on it.
No, Eric.
I'm not ripping the referee. That's one of those plays that if they said he broke the plane, he broke the plane.
Yeah.
If they said he didn't break the plane, he didn't break the plane. I mean, that's just one of those calls that you can interpret it 150 million different ways. And, hey, they won. That's all that matters.
Yep.
In the books now, it's a win is a win.
Now, we could go through all of them, but I really don't want to.
Neither do I.
I'm going to give I'm just giving a take here.
Go for it.
I watched that Myrtle Beach Bowl game, parts of it yesterday.
Womp, womp.
The matchup was one thing. Kennesaw State, I think they were like 0-40
This is their first ever bowl game.
or something in the last couple seasons. I don't think they've had a really strong couple seasons.
Because they've been transitioning into D1.
But then to get to a bowl.
Yeah.
And first year of eligibility for it. Then you take on a Western Michigan team, which is a buzzsaw team for a team that size.
Mm-hmm.
But then to go to the Myrtle Beach Bowl.
Yeah.
The scenery of it, some of the color schemes, whatever theme they were trying to pull off with that thing, the neon and all, that to me just came off a little tacky.
Because the Athletic put this out. And I know it's been the hot, sexy take to have. That is, Notre Dame killed the bowl. Notre Dame didn't kill the bowl system, first of all. But the open questioning of the bowl system is, and I agree. I mean, name me outside. Okay. I watch the Pop-Tart Bowl and the Mayonnaise Bowl. I don't watch it for the game.
You watch it for the other stuff.
I watch it for the big dancing Pop-Tart. All right? I'll say it right now. That's my favorite part of bowl season is the daggum Pop-Tart. It's dancing its way into the toaster, and it comes out as a cake.
Yeah, this big old Pop-Tart at the bottom.
Yeah. And I mean.
And the victor eats it.
And the victor eats it. They get to choose, actually, now. Because
the flavor?
Yeah, they have 3 flavors. It's like, I think one of them's strawberry, because that's the highest selling one ever.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the other one is. But then they always have like what they call a mystery flavor.
Oh Lord.
I'm waiting for it to be s'mores.
The s'mores ones are pretty good.
S'mores ones are great.
They don't make the one I like anymore. They stopped making it. I like the one that's got the the chocolate pastry with the white icing.
Oh.
And then the white's creamy center. You can't get that one anymore.
You can't. That's sad.
Yeah. I've even written a strongly worded letter.
Oh.
To Pop-Tarts.
Did you? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Strongly worded letter.
Yes. And
now they know you mean business.
Yeah. Now they know I'm serious. They better look out now. They've been called out on the radio, too.
And the other bowl I watch is the mayonnaise bowl, just because I want to see a whole glug of mayonnaise dumped on a coach.
I want to see who gets knocked out by the cooler.
Yeah.
Like Shane Beamer almost got completely clocked by that thing.
But you look at a lot of these. Okay. For example, this year, the Bahamas Bowl, right?
Right.
You get giddy, you get excited because you're going to the No, you're not.
Mm-mm.
The stadium's under renovation.
Yep.
So where are you going? To Frisco, Texas.
That ain't the Bahamas.
That's not the Bahamas. No. Now, don't get me wrong. You get to go to that awesome complex that the Dallas Cowboys have.
Yeah.
But, to me, I can see why and I'm not talking about Notre Dame. I can see why teams don't want to do this. Because we kind of said it at the beginning. A lot of them are beat up. And now you're talking about asking 5 and 7 teams, guys that have had hard seasons, guys that have watched their coach gotten fired.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, hey, y'all want to come to Nowheresville and come play a bowl game in a glorified high school stadium? How many people are that excited over these bowls? I mean,
and unless it's a warm environment, you might not get a big gate either. There might be 50 people there.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, why do we have a bowl game in Boise, Idaho in December? And it's not like I said, I know I pick on Birmingham. Birmingham's a nice city.
But it's cold this time of year. Every bowl I've ever seen in Birmingham, it's frigid.
Let's go to northern Alabama in the middle of December.
Yeah.
Or Shreveport, Louisiana, which at the best of time, okay, I'm not a big fan of Shreveport.
The bowl should be a reward, not a punishment. And then on top of that, too, these smaller schools that are 5 and 7 are also incurring expenses because you got to ship people out there. Equipment.
Well, here's the thing.
Put them up.
And not only that, your ticket allotment.
Yeah.
If you don't sell it, you eat it.
Yeah.
Sure do. A lot of these teams lose money on bowl games. And I was thinking about that. When you and I were kids, there may have been 20.
Yeah. Maybe
20. And they were big deals.
Every one of them individually was a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Because there was a time that you could win a conference and not go to a bowl game because your team didn't travel.
Yep.
While your third place team got to go to the Orange Bowl because they traveled.
All their fans show up.
Yeah.
And the bowls themselves were ranked. They had their own kind of Citrus was slightly higher than Gator, and
then you had the USF&G.
Yes.
Sugar Bowl.
The Sugar Bowl. And then you had, of course, the Pack and all this were always heading out to the Rose Bowl. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
Cotton Bowl was a big deal.
Yeah. I remember the Cotton because that's where the Southwest champion went.
That's right.
Cotton Bowl.
So every bowl had its own kind of ranking.
Yes.
It wasn't something picked by a committee or, anything else and then assigned.
Well, and here's the other thing, too. We used to know the sponsors of the bowl as well. Because, like I said, with the Sugar Bowl, it was the USF&G or S&G. I can't remember what the thing was. And then it was the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl.
Yep.
And now it's like they change sponsors every 6 weeks.
Yep. I'm just looking at a couple. I mean, the cool one out of the list of it's played so far would have probably been the Xbox Bowl, only because of the swag bag you get. Because you can sure everybody got an Xbox console, a new one, and a game or two.
At this point, everybody can afford to buy their own.
So
with NIL,
you got the Cricket Celebration Bowl, which was South Carolina State's bowl.
Mm-hmm.
We have Cricket Wireless. You got Bucked Up LA Bowl. What is Bucked Up?
That's another name change this year. I have no idea what Bucked Up is. I know Snoop Dogg got his the Arizona Bowl. I think is him.
Okay. And you had the IS4S Salute the Veterans Bowl.
Yeah.
Staff DNA Bowl.
It's amazing how these staffing companies.
68 Ventures Bowl.
I looked it up a couple years ago, but I don't even care enough to remember.
Then you had the Myrtle Beach Bowl presented by Engine.
Engine. Yeah, presented by Engine. Oh, okay. Well, if it was presented by my car's engine.
Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla.
You know what Gasparilla is, right?
No, I did, but I can't remember.
It's a pirate.
Excuse me?
It's a pirate. I'm not kidding you. It's a type of pirate.
Like
that
our Métis type
Our
pirate?
Métis type of pirate, yeah. That would be in the Gulf of Mexico.
Okay.
Tampa is big on its pirate culture.
Oh, yeah, and that's success. I mean,
And that's
obviously.
what the Gasparilla days.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you always got the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. There you go. That's the one let me take you out here and put you on a block of ice and let you play football for about an hour.
Thankfully,
How's that sound?
Thankfully that game's indoors, but point taken.
Yeah, I mean, but they used to play it outdoors, I thought. They
Hey,
played it at Boise State's
Yeah.
stadium.
Hey, we're going to Boise, Idaho in the middle of winter to play a bowl game.
Then you got the Bush's Boca Raton Bowl of beans.
Wait, do that again?
Bush's Boca Raton Bowl of beans. That's going to be Toledo and Louisville.
What's that dog's name?
On the commercial?
Yeah.
Not Alex Stroh's.
Was it Luke?
Might have been.
Yeah. Luke.
I mean, in Bush's Beans, I think that plant's located up in Tennessee.
I'd rather be doing the Boca Raton. Hey, at least if you go to Boca Raton, Florida this time of year, it's warm and you can be on the beach.
Yeah. New Orleans Bowl, that's the same name. Scooter's Coffee, another coffee shop. They've kind of started penetrating this area. Sheraton Hawaii Bowl. Game Above Sports Bowl. Rate Bowl.
The Rate Bowl. Is that the one that is the bowl formerly known as the Tangerine Bowl?
It might have been.
I can't remember half of these bowls anymore.
No, the Rate Bowl's played in Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
That might be the old Sun Bowl.
I thought the Sun Bowl
became the Fiesta Bowl.
because the Sun Bowl moved to Texas, and it's like Tony the Tiger El Paso Bowl now or something like that.
Okay. Well, you still got Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl, the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl, but then you got the Wasabi Fenway Bowl.
Wasabi. And we're not talking about the food.
No. So anyway, yeah, you get the picture. I mean, J-Lab, they do speakers and acoustics and things like that. They're doing the Birmingham Bowl.
So at least you get something cool there.
Well, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. You're right.
It's
That's in El Paso.
great.
They moved it to El Paso. Because it was played in Arizona originally.
Yeah, the Arizona Sun Bowl.
Was it Tempe?
Yeah. It was probably like a week before the Fiesta Bowl, if I'm not mistaken.
But anyway, then you, of course, the one where you like, the Duke's Mayo Bowl, that comes on with Wake Forest and Mississippi State.
That could be, you know what? That will be an underrated bowl game right there.
It'll probably be pretty good.
Yeah. It might be the best bowl game.
So,
the way the bowl games have been going, it might be the best bowl game.
Well, we need to throw something out here. What's a good question we could throw our intern about the bowls and see what, if the younger generation is actually paying attention to these bowl games, because they don't wax as poetic on about them, and we think about our past.
Well, because we grew up
watching this stuff.
Well, you also got to remember, Woody, we grew up with the voting system.
Yeah.
I mean, you could legitimately walk into a bowl as a national champion and get your butt kicked in the bowl game. Penn State looking at you.
Yeah. And then you have years when the voters between the AP and
UPI.
Yeah, you had a Georgia Tech and
Colorado.
And Colorado split that year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, are the younger generations like yourself paying attention to these bowl games? Do y'all get any pleasure out watching them, any humor out of them at all like we do?
Yes, sir. I get a good bit of pleasure out of watching some of these bowl games. You know, Matt said, love the Duke's Mayonnaise Bowl. Love end of the game watching that big tub of mayonnaise get dumped onto the head coach of the winning football team, and the Pop-Tarts Bowl, like that one too. The Pinstripe Bowl, you know, some of the bigger names. I don't watch necessarily none of the smaller teams with the smaller bowl games, but I try to keep up with as much of the college football world as I can with considering the bowl games and stuff.
So I got an idea for the bowl thing, and mostly for ESPN. Can we put a couple of them on Nickelodeon? Because I don't know what it is. It's still a morbid fascination to me is when they take the Nickelodeon characters. Because they do that with the NFL all the time, right? There's like one or two games they'll take all the Nickelodeon characters, like SpongeBob and all that, and make one for the kids. I mean, that's how I see it. Do something for the kids. That you'll get more people interested in the bowl games if you did a couple games. I'm not saying do all of them like that, but do, maybe a couple lower end matchups. I'll get a couple of people watching.
Okay. Do you think the Rose Bowl committee's still happy with their lot in life now? Because the whole bowl thing was really slowed down by that whole committee that whole political movement out there.
That's why we haven't gone to 16 yet.
Okay.
It's the Rose Bowl. Like, I'm sorry, Rose Bowl. By the way, it's going to be a great Rose Bowl matchup. I believe it's going to be Indiana and Alabama.
Yes, that's it.
Is the Rose Bowl.
Because last night all the Alabama coaches were posing with roses in their mouths.
But when you see that, though, it's Ron. That to me, I guess that's where my generation is. Ron Dane having the rose in his mouth as they win as Wisconsin was still relevant.
Yeah.
Not anymore. But I mean, I remember my house was like that on New Year's Day. We had to be up by 10 o'clock on New Year's Day because the Rose Bowl parade is on.
Yep.
It was the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade and the Rose Bowl parade. Those were, you didn't do anything until those were over.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just.
Well, watching some of the lower bowls, it gets frustrating too because, and I think I tried to set this thing up on Grok and ChatGPT, and I think I shut it down because I was asking it a simple question to give me a list of new head coaches in college football this year that are, heading to new programs, heading in 2026, and where they're currently coaching as assistants. And this thing is as confusing as it gets to try to draw lines between a guy's coaching as the OC or the DC or special teams person or whatever their role is, but they're the new head coach at this school,
right?
Somewhere across the country. You're not even in the same area. It's hard to draw those lines. I mean, if you try to do that chart with yarn, you'd run out of colors, number one.
You'd be like the guy, you've seen the meme.
Yeah.
The guy's smoking, it's like all over the place.
It would drive you nuts. And that makes some of these smaller bowls like really, I won't say unwatchable, but there are teams there that fought to get there. Like, and I'll just give an example because this is the first one that comes to mind. Missouri State. Their head coach has left. He is the new head coach at Coastal Carolina, Ryan Beard. And seems like a good guy. Questionable hire in my opinion, but it's my opinion. They don't pay me to make those decisions or interview people, especially with some of the names you talk to, and you choose this guy. Watching them play the other night. Now, he was their defensive guy and head coach.
Right.
The one thing they were lacking the other night in their ball game was defense.
Yeah.
They were lost.
Well, see, that's the other thing that irritates me about the bowl games. And I don't, and listen, it irritates me, but I'm not going to chastise the kids. But they don't care. These are glorified exhibition games.
Yep.
All right, let's just be honest at this point. These are glorified. If you're not in the playoffs, you're just basically playing an exhibition game. Half of these kids don't care, man.
Yeah. Well, that game was the Xbox Bowl, and it wound up on paper being closer at the end. 34-28 was that final.
Yeah.
That is not indicative of that ball game.
No.
I mean,
they never had a chance.
Arkansas State was dominant the whole time, and if there was one team I was going to pull for anybody against, it was going to be Arkansas State.
Absolutely.
Not because I dislike Arkansas State. I can't stand their coach.
Butch Jones.
The champion for life.
Yeah. Yeah, you're champions of life, Butch Jones, who, by the way, I don't know how is coaching.
Me neither.
And he should be suspended by the NCAA.
He's not just a horrible, I won't say a horrible human being, somebody that kills people, I guess. He's just
He's not Dave Bliss.
He's a terrible human being. Let's just put it like that.
I know the bar is low, but he's not Dave Bliss.
He's not someone to be associating champions of life in the same sentence with, unless you put is not.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing, because a lot of the report that came out when Tennessee had to investigate the bags of cash and all that, is a lot of that was Butch Jones knew about it and just looked the other way.
Probably had Butch Jones's fingerprints on a few of them bills.
I don't doubt it. I mean, he had. I wonder if he got to pick the restaurant the bag came from.
But it's probably one he had left in his car.
Yeah, don't doubt that either.
You look at him lately, his head just gets bigger, and his neck's starting to disappear.
And that's the thing. You are getting run roughshod over by a mediocre Sun Belt team.
Yep.
All right, this is not a Sun Belt team that goes to the championship game. They're not James Madison. Mm-hmm. They're not Troy. They're Arkansas State.
Yep.
All right, they're not good. And you just let them whoop on you like that?
Yep. And this was their first year in Conference USA.
Yes. Yes.
They're previously Missouri Valley
Conference. So they're making a transition from 1AA to 1A is what we're trying to say. And I got it. Bless them. Bless them for making that jump. I think they came in under the new rules.
Yes.
You had to pay $5 million.
Yeah, you paid some stupid that let you play. And that to me is extortion.
Yeah.
I think you could take, if anything you could take to court and win against NCAA, that to me would be one of them.
For those who don't know the new rules, it's $5 million, but you trade away your probation period.
Yeah. You basically buy your way out of probation. Why is there even, I never understood why there was one anyway.
Something scholarships, something. I mean,
protecting players.
Something protecting players, something scholarships.
It's always protecting about player protection. Meanwhile, 90% of them are running around without their mouthpiece in. But we're all into protecting players.
Protect the player. Well, at least they're not lying anymore and saying protect the student athlete.
Well, that's true. They're not even calling them student athletes anymore.
Thank goodness for that, because I am so tired. I'm not calling them student athletes. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
But we may revisit that coastal hire if you're interested in talking about that.
Oh, I definitely am, because I think I might know how he got the job.
Well, I've also got an update or two maybe on Kalen DeBoer for those of y'all wondering. Because I was sitting there watching that game last night wondering, okay, obviously they're going to lose this game.
Yeah.
How soon will it be before he's announced and he's headed to Michigan, if that's where he's headed, if he's headed anywhere?
Well, here's the thing. If he's going to take the Michigan job, the next round's going to be great, because he needs to get used to getting his butt kicked by Indiana.
That's true.
Never thought I'd say that in football.
Me neither. Sky is falling.
Back in a moment.
As Christmas draws near, it's time to visit Irby Street Sporting Goods in Florence. Open every day until Christmas. There you'll find great deals on all clothing, boots, and shoes with savings up to 50% off. They also have a great selection of Turtle Box speakers, along with sunglasses by Smith, Maui Jim, and Costa Del Mar, all priced to move. For the duck hunters, Irby Street has steel shot, calls, decoys, plus waders by Drake, Banded, Frogtog, and Gator Wader. How about a new firearm? They currently have Beretta A400 shotguns, plus Bergera and Christensen rifles up to $200 off. Springfield Hellcat packages are $50 off, plus great deals on Browning, Rite, Savage, Ruger, and Mossberg. For archery, no one does it better than Irby Street Sporting Goods, with the largest selection of quality bows and crossbows for men, women, and children, plus an indoor range to get them on target in no time. Still undecided? An Irby Street gift certificate always fits and never expires. So stop by Irby Street Sporting Goods in Florence. Open every day from now till Christmas.
In the heart of South Carolina, where the spirit of celebration thrives, there's a place unlike any other. Mickey Finn's your one-stop party destination, with 3 locations: Cashua Drive, Pamplico Highway, and their huge beverage warehouse on Dr. Johnny Bruce Road next to Buc-ee's. Step into a world of endless possibilities, where the shelves are filled with the largest selection of beer, wine, and liquor, each bottle carrying its own story of flavor and enjoyment. Sign up today for Mickey Finn's customer rewards. Mickey Finn says, "We drink all we can, and sell the rest.
When you're planning your over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house this holiday season, the last thing you need is car problems. Bring your vehicle to Tim's Auto Pro before you go. Their highly skilled certified technicians offer auto repair and maintenance services for all makes and models, including imports. Don't forget to replace those worn out tires, service the tire pressure monitoring system, or do that front end work you've been putting off. Tim's Auto Pro, the only place to go. 2685 Peach Orchard Road in Dalzell. Online at timsautopro.com.
This year, CRW Insurance is celebrating 100 years of serving you, our loyal clients and neighbors. Since 1925, we've proudly protected what matters most, your homes, your businesses, and your families. We're local, we're trusted, and we're here because of you. From all of us at CRW Insurance, thank you for 100 incredible years. Here's to the next 100. CRW Insurance, helping people prepare today for tomorrow's unexpected.
Step into the wonder of the holidays aboard Old Town Trolley's Holiday Tour. The fully narrated journey departs from the Charleston Visitor Center and takes you to the breathtaking James Island Festival of Lights, shimmering with over 2 million twinkling lights. Enjoy 3.5 hours of pure holiday cheer, including 90 minutes to explore the park. Every guest receives a Santa swag bag filled with a s'mores kit, Jingle Bell wristband, candy canes, and a park mat. Tours depart nightly at 5 p.m. through December 31st. Tickets are available now at trolleytours.com.
This is Anish Shroff. Join me, Luke Kuechly, Jake Delhomme, and Kristen Balboni Sunday as the Panthers try to get the Buccaneers to walk the plank. Pre-game coverage comes your way at noon, kickoff at 1 on the Carolina Panthers radio network.
The Carolina Panthers play here on 96.3 ESPN Radio.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
GOAT, G-O-A-T, acronym, stands for Greatest of All Time. As in, spaghetti sandwiches for dinner? They're my fave. Dad, you're the GOAT.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
WOLH Florence and WDXY Sumter. It's game day in the Carolinas.
It's the 11 o'clock hour of game day in the Carolinas. No, this is not Carolina Saves.
No. I don't have a weed whacker to say normally priced $250 today for $17.
You know I'm going to get in trouble.
I know.
I don't care.
It's Christmas.
Dave's probably already checked out, too.
Possibly.
No, they know we do it in jest. It's game day in the Carolinas. I'm Matt. He's Woody. And, of course, we got Chandler in here now.
Yes, we do.
As our intern. And let's see, what else are we going to do today?
Well, I just got a compliment. I'm just going and call out my boy on there because I know he's listening, but he's got a text from Robbie Norris telling me that we're doing a great show today, boys. I'm glad Robbie's listening.
There we go.
He's actually in the area. He's not in the Airbnb, tucked away somewhere on a beach somewhere.
We have an approval.
Yeah, he's actually in town.
Good news. Cool. One person's listening to us.
One person's listening. And Miss Betty, too.
Okay.
Two
people are listening to us this morning. Oh, my. But I guess we need to talk about the playoffs a little bit, too, don't we?
We can. That's fine with me.
Because we got some good playoff matchups tonight here in the college football. Of course, at noon is, I guess, the most controversial game of the playoffs.
Well, and that begs another question.
Mm-hmm.
Of the 3 games today, by far the best matchup to me is the noon game.
Miami and A&M.
Why do you have it on at noon? That should be your 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock game.
Well, James Madison, Oregon. I get why James Madison, Oregon isn't on at noon.
Well, where they're located.
Because of location. Yeah, you don't want to play a game at 8 o'clock in the morning. So, all right, throw that in the 3:30 bracket. Put Tulane and Ole Miss on at noon. Because, listen, these 2 other games are going to be paddlings. All right. Tulane has already played Ole Miss this year, and Ole Miss boat raced them.
Okay. Let's throw the asterisk on that and come back to it. Finish your thought.
But at the same time, James Madison is being punished because Duke has 5 losses. And I know what a lot of people are saying. Well, why are they in da-da-da-da-da? Because that's the rule. It's the top 5 conference champions. That's the rule this year. The 5 highest ranked conference champions get in.
But Miami was not the conference champion.
Miami was not the conference champion, but James Madison was ranked higher than Duke.
Okay. I see how they got around it with that, but still it doesn't make sense. Why have a legitimate conference championship game if you're not going to acknowledge the winner and move them on?
Yeah. Now, next year, the rules change because the Power 4 conference champions, regardless of where they are in the rankings, will get in.
Unless you're Notre Dame.
No, there's a special rule for Notre Dame.
Yeah, special rule. They get special treatment. They get special consideration.
If Notre Dame is somewhere in the top 12,
they have to be included.
I
can't say it on the air. I call foul on that.
That's why we have to go to 16. Let's take a phone call. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good morning.
Hey, Ronald.
How you guys doing?
We're great.
Happy holidays to you.
And Merry Christmas
Merry
and Happy
Christmas.
Holidays
Happy
to you,
holidays to you too, sir.
Yes, sir. When do you think it will expand to 16 teams?
January.
Yeah.
So in other words, come this time next year, you will have a 16-team playoff.
I would like for them to not even stop at 16.
And the reason why I'm asking you all that question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is not. I'm not saying this in support of this particular school because I'm not a fan of them. I don't dislike them like I used to, but I'm not a fan of them. But with the expansion, I think it validates Notre Dame being in the playoffs.
Well, okay, my point of disagreement with you on that, Ronald, is the 2 teams that are playing each other today at noon, Notre Dame lost to both of them.
Yep.
And we were told it was beaten into us, drilled into, whatever you want to say. When the committee came out and we got to the playoffs, it was if there is a tie on all angles, head-to-head matters.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But what you're also telling me is, if you go with that narrative, and I'm not saying this as a Notre Dame fan because I'm not a Notre Dame fan, but what under that narrative, what you're telling me is the only way Notre Dame gets in the playoffs, they had to be 12-0.
Pretty much. 11-1 at least, and they had to have beaten Miami.
Yeah, but see, if they're 11-1, that means they were lost to the other school that's in the playoffs as well.
A&M, yeah. Well, see, so I have a team that's out of the playoffs too that I think should be in the playoffs, mostly because they beat 2 teams that are in the playoffs. Well, I guess one now because Oklahoma lost. Texas.
You're saying Texas should be in?
I think Texas should have been in the playoffs.
But they also lost to a terrible Florida team.
They did. They lost to a horrible Florida team. And see, that's the whole thing, right? I think when you're, in this case, 13, 14, 15, I mean, it's like being number 69 in the NCAA tournament, and the only answer to that is just win more.
And it's also not only with them losing to a bad Florida team, but the timing in which they lost to Florida.
Yeah.
It wasn't early in the year.
See, that's the other thing, too. You know, that's the argument I'll accept with Notre Dame. But since it was head-to-head, I still have to lean towards Miami.
The only other thing I would throw in there with Matt, when we're talking about Notre Dame, go down and look at that schedule, and other than the Trojans, USC Trojans, tell me the quality win they had.
Well, I can say that for...
You'd say that for a lot of schools.
A lot of teams, including the number 2 team in the country. I mean, Ohio State's a very good team. I take nothing away from them. I don't. But other than beating Texas early in the year, which that team is not in the playoff, what notable team did Ohio State beat this year?
See, that's a great point because I can say that about Indiana too.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess
I
you
mean,
can.
that's
I guess the point we're all making is college football's state of playoff when it comes to criteria is foul. It's fouled up in more ways than you can imagine.
Well, see, Ronald, this also bolsters my argument against 16, 18-team leagues. Is how can you have a traditional, I'm not going to say it's a traditional rivalry, but it is a conference game, a traditional conference game where Indiana, who's been in the league since forever, and Ohio State, who's been in the league since forever, don't even play in the regular season.
Mm-hmm. And I don't want Ohio State fans to tell me going around ringing the bell, by the way, Merry Christmas, that they beat Michigan. This is not Michigan that won the championship 2 years ago.
No, it's not.
And by the way, that Michigan that was better than the team that's playing this year beat Ohio State over the last, 4 years until this year?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So it's so many arguments you can make, against Notre Dame and for Notre Dame and for other schools too.
You've now figured it out, Ronald.
That's the state that college football is in right now.
But see, you've now figured it out because this is the back door, the exit, the whatever you want to call it, the escape hatch for the committee. They've got an answer for everything now because they can just throw another supposition or another type of situational.
That's right.
And they're out. They're off the hook.
Yeah.
Because wins mattered, head-to-head mattered, and all that mattered until it came time to pick teams. And when they picked teams, they threw all that out.
And by the way, Woody and MJ, how many games did Notre Dame lose last year?
One, I think.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who it was they lost to.
I think they lost to one of the ACC teams.
But they put them in the playoffs and they played for the national championship.
Well, see, and we can even we can further that argument because here's the other week one argument. Who did Alabama lose to?
There you go. They lost to Oklahoma in the regular season.
They lost. Well, they lost to Florida State week one.
Ooh.
Week one. They lost week one to a bad Florida State team.
Yeah.
And didn't they also lose to Oklahoma in the regular season as well?
Lost to Oklahoma, and then they lost to Georgia in the regular season, in the SEC championship game.
Who?
And were blown out of that game too.
Yeah.
They were clearly outplayed by Georgia.
Ronald, just for the record, your 2024 Notre Dame schedule had them losing in week 2 to Northern Illinois University.
Oh yeah, that's right.
2-point
and
upset.
Still made the playoffs and went to the championship game.
Yes, they did.
But see how inconsistent college football is?
Yep.
But they really do sound like the basketball committee.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I mean, they really sound like and every week we have Hunter Yurachek now that gets up there.
Oh yeah. And folks want to make excuses for the committee. I would tell them, look, you're telling me that Notre Dame losing to Northern Illinois last year, and it was early in the year also, deserved to be in the playoffs and play for the national championship, and a Notre Dame team that lost to two teams that are in the playoffs this year did not deserve to be in the playoffs this year?
See,
it's inconsistent.
This is my whole thing of why I don't want to stop at 16. Because if we're going to have stupid rules, like all 4 Power 4 conference champions get in the playoffs regardless, and Notre Dame gets in because they're ranked at a certain level,
right?
Well, okay, let's go completely absurd. I'll take a 2014 playoff like 1AA. All 10 conference champions get in. And we'll still have a spot for Notre Dame. So you still have 13 at-large bids that we know will go to the Power 4. All of them will.
Yeah. And then you will have some folks behind the hot mic that'll come back and tell me and you.
Mm-hmm.
And if Tulane is blown out by Ole Miss, and not Ole Miss. Who they're playing? Ole Miss, right?
Tulane's playing Ole Miss.
And James Madison, they said they're blown out by Oregon. You'll hear some folks on hot mic and say, "Well, I told you those Group of 5 teams shouldn't be in that playoff. I told you that."
Well, I don't want the group. Here's the thing. I wish the Group of 5 would just go ahead and acknowledge the fact that they're the Group of 5
and have their own championship.
Yes. Hey,
I agree with that. If the division, if the FCS, that's what they love to call it now, can have their own championship, and Division 2 and 3 have their own championship, why can't the Group of 5 do the same thing? There's enough television for it.
And that's the whole thing, ain't it? Ferris State, who's probably going to win the D2 national championship. North Dakota State, I forget who's down in D3 that won it. Do they call themselves Division II national champions or 1AA? No, they call themselves national champions. And
by the way, that school in Orangeburg, South Carolina,
they'll call
South Carolina State Bulldogs.
They're national champions.
National champions, HBCU. They're national champions. I mean, they celebrate it, and as well they should.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Because that's what the banner will say. The banner will say national champions. It won't be any specific. So
and they're winning the championships by playing against other schools on a level playing field.
Yes. And that's what I don't understand, why these Gang of 5 schools ever think they have a chance.
Other than getting the paycheck.
Yeah, other than, the Sun Belt and the AAC are very happy campers today because they'll get their little check for getting their butts kicked.
That's right.
And everybody will smile and say, "Look at us," and thump their chest. And what have you really proven?
You're really accomplished. Other than that check you're talking about, Matt.
Yeah.
You really accomplished nothing as far as the postseason. Not really.
You're just gonna. It's gonna be a victory for James Madison if they can keep it within 30.
But tell me, James Madison plays in a Group of 5 championship game and wins it. That's something to celebrate.
That's the whole thing. I think of Tulane and James Madison. Yeah, if they were down in that 1AA or whatever we want to call it, Gang of 5 national championship, they'd be meeting in the finals.
Right, and it would mean something.
Yeah.
See, that's where there's so many issues with college football as it is, and you touched on it briefly with the way college basketball is. But it's sad that a sport that we once looked at with greater significance in the past, as more so than we do now, to be in the situation they're in now, all because you're making it so much about the money, more so than taking the 12 best teams and letting the Group of 5 have their championship and all the other divisions win their championships, celebrate as national titles.
Yeah.
To me, that gives more of credibility to your sport when you have it that way.
Yes. Because nobody, again, take the NCAA tournament, for example, right? The basketball tournament. What do we want to see round 1? We want to see UMBC beat Maryland or beat Virginia. We want to see that in the first round, but what do we want to see in the Final Four? We want
best teams in the country.
Duke, North Carolina, and Kansas, and insert maybe a fun little team here.
Right.
Who gets paddled in the first game of the Final Four.
Right.
That's what we want.
Yeah, you don't want to see you wouldn't want to see UMBC versus some other school on their level playing for the national championship in college basketball.
No. You want to see those teams paddled in the second round. That's
right. And to me, with James Madison and Tulane playing these power conference schools today, and you see a 30-point blowout or whatever in each of those games, or however way it may turn out, you walk away like, what did we really see though? What really did you come out with when it comes to watching that kind of game?
Oh,
other than those schools getting the paycheck.
Oh, the ones that are smarter than us in the media already have the articles written. They just got to put in the final score of the games today, and it'll be, this is useless, this is garbage.
Oh yeah.
Why are you people even thinking you have? And I agree with them. That's the sad part. I agree with them.
Mm-hmm.
Why do any of you in the Gang of Five think you ever have a prayer to win a national championship? You're going to win a game.
You may win a game, but one out of how many times? I mean,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. But you're going to get stomped by 60 the next week.
Correct. And it meant what? You won a game. Boo-hoo. My goodness.
Yeah. I mean, you're cute. What you'll be is you'll be a cute story for a week.
That's it. And next season, nobody will talk about it.
Right. You'll get the couple of mentions week 1 or 2, and then when you're like 3-2, going into week 6, nobody talks about, well, they won a game in the playoffs last year.
Mm-hmm. It's just like the example I gave about South Carolina State. Now no one talks about what game South Carolina State lost in the regular season this year.
Mm-mm.
What they talk about and what they talk about on that level is they won a national championship.
Yep. And I thought it was a crime that they didn't even, the Coastal that is, didn't even pick up the phone and call up Chennis Berry. He could have been a heck of a coach over at Coastal.
Oh, God, I agree with that. Man, wow. Because didn't he win championships on the level in which Benedict plays?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he's a winner.
He's a winner wherever he's been.
Yeah.
And he would have been the better pickup for Coastal Carolina because here's my biggest beef with Coastal Carolina.
Uh-huh.
How many local players do they have?
Oh, wow.
Not very many.
Not many.
Not many, right?
And I've never understood that. Ever since David Bennett left that program.
It's changed, hasn't it?
Jamie Chadwell never recruited in the backyard. Joe Moglia didn't even recruit in the state half the time.
Right.
And Tim Beck, well, I don't think he knew what he was doing.
He didn't know what he was doing. He was clueless.
But
man.
I'm looking at everything that's in our backyard right now. Right? It's you got Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach, South Florence.
Yes.
How many players in the South Florence Bruins could probably even start at Coastal Carolina right now?
I agree with you.
Well, let me remind you of one player in the area we both saw firsthand because we did a lot of these games.
Yeah.
Alan Ford. What was Coastal's stupid analysis of
his
him?
hips were too big, I think.
Or he ran on his feet. It was something really stupid.
He was because what did he do at Chattanooga, Woody?
He broke all their records in rushing. Now, he played injured a lot. He was also an academic All-American.
He was their third all-time leading rusher.
Yes.
At Chattanooga.
That's the one that played at West Florence High School, right?
Correct.
And Jody, and what did Jody Jennerette say about him?
Jody said he wouldn't shake his hand anymore because the guy was built like a he put it like an oak knot. He said the guy's nothing but muscle, and every time I shake his hand, he almost breaks it.
Wow.
And this kid could have started at Coastal.
Good kid, hardworking kid. At the very least, he brings your team's GPA up significantly because he was a good student too. But he was still a heck of an athlete. Probably still is.
I'm sure he is. And it's sad to see a team in our backyard not recruit like the way that David Bennett did. It's
yeah. I mean, I don't understand it. I will never understand it. Because Moglia gave a tepid defense. It's, well, kids, they want to go away for college. It's like they don't want to stay home for college. I fervently disagree.
What's all Coastal did was when they got Joe Moglia to come there, he came there as a multi-billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
It was about money, and and it's almost like, well, what has Coastal Carolina done overall recently? Nothing since David Bennett.
Well, him back went to 3 straight bowl games.
Chadwell brought him back pretty good. I thought he did well with him.
To some degree.
Yeah.
But even the best of Jamie Chadwell at Coastal was not to the level in which compared to the best that you saw with Coastal with David Bennett.
Yeah, I mean, they were in the discussion under Chadwell of going to one of those New Year's 6 games when we had the Final Four, but I mean, and we'll always have that BYU game,
right?
But are they where they should be as far as a Gang of 5 school? No.
Yeah. Right now, you look at them at the lower level of Gang of 5, and that's not where Coastal Carolina should be.
It's nice that Tim Beck sent them to 3 straight bowl games, but you know what? That's like making the first round of the NCAA tournament at Duke. That's the bare minimum.
And how many bowl games are there?
450.
And when you go into the some rinky-dink bowl game, and that many people will forget about after a week or two after the game's played, that's to me, I expect more from schools like Coastal Carolina than just some run-of-the-mill, bottom-of-the-barrel bowl game.
No, I agree 100%. I mean, why would you want to play at home?
And by the way,
Bowl.
Did anyone get anything out of the Myrtle Beach Bowl with Kennesaw State and Western Michigan?
Other than the theme work behind it and the colors and all the stuff they used were really tacky. No, because there was a lot of neon, which suits the strip at Myrtle Beach perfectly. All the neon signage.
All we were missing was, a couple of
drunks laying on the ground
and a couple of shootings.
Yeah, maybe shooting.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Wow. But I have to ask you guys this question. I know we're going into the holiday Christmas week now, and as well as New Year's. After today, you guys will return on the air. When will it be? After the
10th?
The 10th of January.
The 10th of January. Yeah, because of Christmas weekend and New Year.
Yep. And contract negotiations and their people, our people. The usual.
Sure. Yeah, as it is in corporate radio for sure.
We're trying to negotiate a breakfast buffet, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you. Wow. Well, what do you guys expect from the Texas A&M Miami game?
It's going to be one heck of a football game, but I'll tell you this much. If I had to lay down a prediction right now, I think Texas A&M is not coming in playing the way they did all year long.
Mm-hmm.
I think Miami could actually win this game.
Unless Cristobal decides to forget about
himself,
how clock manage and that sort of thing. That could make it a win for Texas A&M. But if he coaches the way he recruits, Miami certainly can win that game.
I'm on the fence with this one. I've listened to Talking Heads all week. Everybody's is at least on the radio and TV and stuff I listen to, heavy leans to Miami. They're just saying this is a great game, and everybody's flexing on Cristobal, flexing on the quarterback, Carson Beck. I, on the other hand, I like the coach at Texas A&M.
I do too.
I think he's a prepared guy. They might not have all the same weaponry that maybe Miami has, but let's be honest. I don't think Miami's played up to their abilities in a long time.
Well, Matt Jordan always says that every year Miami will always find that game or two that they'll lose in the regular season.
You're absolutely right. And that's what they'll do.
We should call it hurricaning.
Yeah.
And if folks don't believe that Mike Elko is a good coach, if folks don't believe that, ask the folks at Duke University what kind of coach.
Agreed.
Elko.
I got a sneaking suspicion that defense from A&M will play better. I think you're going to see a lot of them in the backfield with Carson Beck. And I'm going to be honest, the more I watch tape on Beck, maybe it's the system, maybe it's whatever. All the fans, listeners can call me whatever they want. I don't think Beck is as good a quarterback as he's given credit for.
I don't think he was that good at Georgia.
I think I could quarterback that team at Georgia he played behind, and we'd still win a national title.
And Stetson Bennett,
they were that good.
Stetson Bennett was a better quarterback than at Georgia. I'm not saying just because he won back-to-back titles, but overall, he's been a better quarterback at Georgia than Carson Beck, and he's nothing to brag about either.
No,
but I thought he was better than Carson Beck.
Stetson is something in the eye that you watch between the quality of the play. It's just, not that the plays don't work. It just seems the play's cleaner.
Yeah.
It seemed like with Stetson, it just flowed naturally. It was they all worked together. They were a little more gelled.
Yep.
And you get that same feeling watching their quarterback Gunnar Stockton has that same kind of feel to it with Georgia. It's cleaner than watching Beck.
He got votes for Heisman this year.
He should have.
Yeah.
Should have. And what was it that Miami saw with Carson Beck paying him the kind of money that they did to have him play there 1 year? It's beyond my comprehension.
Well, that's me and you both.
Well, they're playing for a national championship, so.
Yeah, I guess so. Unless Texas A&M stop them today.
Yeah.
Which I believe it's certainly a possibility. If I think the three of us talking now and those who are out there listening to us, I don't think anyone would be surprised at all if at the end of that game, if Texas A&M walks away with a win.
That's the feeling I've got.
I wouldn't be shocked.
No. But it's always good to catch up with you guys.
Oh,
and
100%.
man, goodness, I miss talking to you all. I do hear you here and there, but look to catch up with you on January 10th, and until then, God bless you, and y'all have a wonderful holiday season.
You too,
well.
Ronald.
Thank you, Ronald.
Thank you.
Thank you. 843-407-5812. That's the number to get in.
And we had a couple callers in there calling on.
Yeah.
Call back.
Unfortunately, we don't have line 2 anymore. If you're wondering why, I'm not answering. That's why. Because we don't have line 2 anymore. It's gone. Kaput. It doesn't sound good on the air, and, maybe somebody will hear me one day. Beg for line 2 to come back. All right, back in a moment.
Hi, this is Stephanie with Daniel Wealth Management. This holiday season, as we gather with the ones that matter the most, Daniel Wealth Management would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the clients and our community that we are honored to serve. This time of the year reminds us of the importance of planning for what truly matters: family, security, and the future filled with possibilities. From all of us at Daniel Wealth Management, thank you for your trust, your partnership, and the opportunity to help you pursue your financial goals. Merry Christmas to all, and as Donnie would say, may the Bulls run in 2026.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and/or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth.
Community broadcasters and Pepsi-Cola of Florence invite you to join us in a season of giving, a tribute to Frank H. Avant. We will assist 6 anonymous families with basic needs for the holidays. The families will be provided by youth mentors of the PD, formerly Big Brothers Big Sisters, and the Boys and Girls Clubs of the PD. The inspiration for this program is Frank H. Avant, whose kindness and generosity did an incredible amount of good for our community. A lifelong resident of Florence, Frank Avant's faith, family, and community were his life's devotion, and he made a substantial difference in the lives of many. Please help us bring joy to the season of giving families by making a donation. For more information or to make a donation, please visit PepsiSeasonOfGiving.com. The Season of Giving, a tribute to Frank H. Avant, is supported by Pepsi-Cola of Florence, Mr. Sparky Electrical, Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, Panera Bread, Dunright Automotive, and Trinity Auto Glass. Jones Chevrolet has been proudly serving Sumter since 1966. Longevity like that matters, and the Jones family name matters. Jones Chevrolet knows your new Chevrolet is an important investment, so that's why Jones Chevrolet offers their exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile powertrain warranty at no additional cost to you on most new Chevrolets purchased at Jones. Now that's peace of mind. Whether you're looking for a new Chevrolet, pre-owned vehicle, service, or parts and accessories, you can trust Jones Chevrolet to serve you with all your automotive needs. Shop online at JonesChevy.com, where you can always get more car for less money, guaranteed. Together, let's drive. See dealer for complete warranty details.
Hey, it's Tony Zach with Mr. Sparky. We want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Our Mr. Sparky family is thankful for all of our clients. We want to remind you that we are available 24/7 and ready to help you with any of your emergencies. Call us, Mr. Sparky. We'll be right over.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Looking for something fun and exciting to do with your family, friends, or work group? Check out PD Ice Cats Hockey. Playing all season long at the Florence Center, you can check out Ice Cats Hockey now by going to pdprohockey.com for schedule and ticket information. Seats start at just $16, and there are discounts available for groups. So schedule your birthday party, work outing, or family reunion and more down at Florence Center with PD Ice Cats Hockey.
Pepsi-Cola of Florence presents the Florence Carolina Career Fair, sponsored by Community Broadcaster, January 15th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Staybridge Suites of Florence. If you're looking for new opportunities in your current career or a completely new career, Don't miss this opportunity. That's the Florence Career Fair, January 15th at the Staybridge Suites of Florence. For more information and booth space availability, go to carolinacareerfair.com. That's carolinacareerfair.com. We'll be looking for you there.
Clemson, Carolina, Coastal. We've got you covered on Game Day in the Carolinas.
Little Rolling Stones there. Get off my cloud. Just once I had to do it.
You happy now?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you're happy.
Well, you know what? You know where I'll be tomorrow. I'll be on the Hog.
Oh, that's right. You're doing the Hog.
Yeah. I'm not doing my normal show on the Hog, though.
You hadn't brought me on the show at this.
I know.
I should do a couple of comments on there.
I should bring you on once or twice just so you can do some deep dives on the classic rock that.
Oh, that stuff I remember from back in the day.
Yeah. That's my show now on the Hog. I try to do at the 19 break. I try to do a deep dive on the song that just played.
That's good. I think it's
pretty
great.
cool. Yeah.
I like I like them to do old section like they used to do, like well, I don't think they ever did it, but Southern Fried Rock. I love that when they pull a whole bunch of Southern rock out. You know, a whole lot of old Leonard.
Yeah.
You know, Mountain.
You know what I miss? It was on Wave 104. Lee, we'll get you in a second. We just got a remembrance in here. But Wave 104 overnight. Yeah, I'll say because they're not really a direct competitor to us. I can say it. You used to do deep cuts.
Yes.
Late on Saturday night. Like they would play the entire Dark Side of the Moon album.
The B-sides of everything. I like that.
You know, Dark Side of the Moon turned 50 this year.
Gracious.
All right, Lee, what's going on?
Hey, good morning and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I've just been doing some thinking about the bowl games and how irrelevant they really are, and how we could maybe make a change and make them more relevant instead of playing them at the end of the year. Play them at the beginning of the year. Have like one of the first games be the Gasparilla Bowl or something like Clemson playing Penn State. Make that like the bowl game, and you'll have everybody participating, and you'll actually would mean something.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah. I mean, it's a good way of kicking off a season instead of just having like the Chick-fil-A kickoff like they would do. That makes. I mean, I don't. And plus, I wouldn't know if I'd do all of them, but it would do a couple of them.
I was about to say, plus you'd want to go to Birmingham, Alabama in August, not in.
I don't know.
Okay,
it's
maybe
the
not.
other end of the extreme on that one.
Exactly.
It's a pressure cooker.
I went to basic training in Alabama, and the winters there are cold and wet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Always.
And the summers are hot and wet.
When we did a 8-mile and a 15-mile road march, it seemed like both of them are uphill both ways.
Yep. Well,
anyway, I was just thinking about that. You know, I don't know.
Put Vince McMahon in charge of the bowl games.
Oh Lord. Might not. Now, Lee, do you have a question for our intern? He's in today. We got Chandler Morris with us. You got any questions for him?
I don't. I don't know. Why? What? I don't know what that kind of question to ask him.
Well, anything sports related. I mean, you're doing bowl questions and all that. Anything else? He's also a Gamecock fan. We know that.
Okay.
See,
what's the rumor about the defensive line coach going to LSU?
When Miss Betty just called about that near the beginning of the show, we looked it up. The rumor is denied. The rumor he is not going to LSU. He's staying at South Carolina. Yeah, I really don't see why he would. You know, South Carolina's defense is not necessarily the problem with the football team.
It hasn't been. The defense has kept us in every game this year.
Yeah, the defense has played really well. I'm really happy with the defense. You know, the coaching and the offense and the play calling. That's where I get a little agitated with the football team. But defense, there's no problem there.
I think Beamer recognized that too, because there has been no coaching changes on the defensive side. It's all been on the offensive side.
Yeah, I agree.
But anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. Y'all, I appreciate it, man, and hope y'all have a great holiday. And we'll see y'all probably January.
Yeah, the 10th.
And, you know, y'all kind of mess up my daily routine when y'all take this much time off.
Well, it's the holidays. Whose routine is normal this time of year, Lee?
That's true. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one, man. Appreciate it.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Lee. 843-407-5810.
He did good on the answer, I thought.
Yes.
Good job.
See, now, when Miss Betty called in earlier, she said defensive coordinator.
Yes,
Am I not
she said
wrong?
coordinator.
Okay.
Because Clayton White's staying.
Clayton White is staying, but then there's Sterling Lucas, who is the defensive line coach.
I think he's staying.
Two very different people.
I think he's staying too. I think we should be good. I would be surprised if he left at this point, but things happen.
By the way, he is in the mix.
And since we're talking about coaches,
yes,
and changing and all that stuff, I just want to throw this out there too. Couple different situations, give you an update. Well, earlier in the week, got contacted by a good friend of mine who's in HR, who's with a large company in the area. And this large company is looking for a new director of HR. And I understand Kalen DeBoer is the leading candidate for that role.
Yeah.
And when I stopped by Dollar General this morning, the checkout guy, Darius, said they're looking for a new general manager. I think Kalen DeBoer is in the running for that one, too.
Kalen DeBoer is also the favorite to replace both of us.
Yes, he is.
Game Day in the Carolinas.
And I'm trying to think where else Kalen DeBoer was going to show up.
I heard he's going to be the new gas pump attendant.
He could very well be. When I was in Florida earlier in the week, they claim he was going to work a toll booth there on one of the highways over there.
Going to be bag boy at like Piggly Wiggly.
For those people that don't buy the Sun Pass to drive through, he'll take you change. I think he's open for about any job out there and everyone available. So, I mean, let's just let him run for president in a couple of years too. Why not?
Why not?
He's up for that.
Yeah.
It's getting kind of old, and I get tired of the games. So it's going to make it really hard to not want to check out of college sports when things like this keep happening. How many times you heard, I ain't going nowhere, I'm happy, and at the end of stuff, because last night I'm thinking in that first quarter, okay, how long after the game will it be that they'll announce that DeBoer is staying or DeBoer is gone?
Well, see, that's why I didn't have a problem with Dabo coming out halfway through the season and goes, hey, y'all want to keep dumping on me? I'll go find somewhere else to coach.
Yeah.
At least it's honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be an idle threat, but he's being honest.
Well, here's the crazy part. The leading candidate right now that I've heard some sportcasters trying to make a strong argument for is an old boy that used to be in our backyard a couple seasons ago.
Who?
Biff Poggi.
From Michigan?
He was an assistant for them for a long time.
He's coaching the bowl game.
Under Harbaugh, he's coaching their bowl game. And he went to Charlotte, got fired from there after, 2-3 seasons. And he's a character.
He won 3 games at Charlotte.
And you can't really hold that against him. It is Charlotte. It's still a new program. He's trying.
But you're going to – I can't see you hiring a guy who won 3 games at a low-level Conference USA school.
And explain that to your donor base.
Exactly. That's kind of my point.
Yeah. How do you explain that?
I mean, could you imagine? Okay, let's say South Carolina canned Shane Beamer. And they went out and got Georgia State's head coach or Georgia Southern's head coach. You're giving $100,000, $200,000, $1 million to the Gamecock Club or whatever their NIL.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Thank you.
My funds dry up.
They ask you, they hold out their hand and say you're going to have to pay a little bit more for a different seat.
Nope. I'm done.
Yeah. So I can't, and I get what people are doing. Yes, he's a character. Yes, he's worked at Michigan. He's a Michigan man.
It's cute. He's got his sleeves. He wears the shirts with the sleeves
he looks
cut
like
out.
A slob too. By the way,
talks about smoking cigars and all this stuff at the games.
And he looks like such a slob.
Yeah, and that'd be your Michigan man.
Yeah, but that's the whole. And I guarantee you that was the argument.
Well, it's part of it.
He's a Michigan man.
He knows what And here's the thing: both guys he served under have both ended their tenures in very, very controversial situations.
And he'd do the same thing.
Exactly.
He would do the same thing. I just can't see him. Now, will he do what Sharon Moore did? No.
No. I don't see him doing what Harbaugh did either.
No. And I'm just going to say this right now about the whole cheeseburger gate, since that will never go away. It's not the fact that he went and had a daggum cheeseburger when he wasn't supposed to.
No.
It was the fact that he lied.
That's right.
To the NCAA about it is what got him in trouble and is what got the enforcement committee basically to have tunnel vision on getting him. So when this cheating scandal, or whatever you want to call it, sideline gate happened, they were all too happy to nail him to the wall.
Yeah. And the timing couldn't be worse. But at the same time, people at Michigan knew this kind of stuff was going on long before this happened.
Yes. And guess what? We're now having a thorough investigation of the athletic department. And I guarantee you, it ain't just going to be Sharon Moore. It ain't just going to be the AD. They're about to nuke that athletic department.
I heard a very reputable sports person this past week say that kind of stuff they were aware of beforehand, just like the stuff at Penn State.
Yes.
They were aware of it 4 years before it ever got out, because he was questioning a parent or someone about why you wouldn't send your kid to school there. And he's like, because the strange stuff happens in the shower, is what the man told him.
Well,
4 years later, all the mess comes out about Penn State.
You saw it. I think it was Thursday afternoon I saw it. They knew.
Yeah, they knew.
And they knew he was doing bad things to her.
There was things going on that shouldn't have been going on. I mean, just the relationship alone should have canned him. That's a violation of ethics. That should be done.
Well, and now that we've heard what we've heard, it's no surprise what he did.
No.
It's disappointing, but there's no surprise. And speaking of dumb coaches, Idiot of the Week is up next.
Yep.
At FTC, we get you and your connection needs. From streaming and gaming to working from home, FTC Internet keeps your family connected. With plans starting at just $39.95 per month for the first 6 months, you'll enjoy free installation, a Wi-Fi 6 smart router, and access to the FTC Internet app. Call 888-218-5050 or visit ftcinet.com to get connected. Fiber internet service may not be available in all areas. Certain restrictions apply. Offer for new internet customers only.
The Toyotathon is going on now at Florence Toyota. Right now, lease a brand new Tacoma for just $130 a month, a Tundra for only $199 a month, a RAV4 for just $199 a month, and a Camry for $199 a month. Here's the holiday bonus. With every new Toyota lease or purchase, you'll get a Turtle Block speaker free. Only at Florence Toyota, 2300 West Palmetto Street. Stop by today or shop anytime at FlorenceToyota.com. See dealer for details. Community Broadcasters is proud to be your local radio source. However, we're more than just a voice of the airwaves. We're a one-stop shop for total advertising solutions.
Yes, we broadcast your message to loyal listeners, but we also take your brand beyond the dial. Want to reach people where they scroll, stream, and surf? We've got you covered.
Digital ads? Absolutely. Social marketing? You bet. Streaming platforms, targeted campaigns, real-time metrics. That too. Whether you're reaching across town or across the world, we can help place your message directly in front of your ideal audience.
With passion, impact, and results. So why settle for less when you can amplify your message everywhere? Let community broadcasters help you broadcast bigger and advertise smarter.
It's your voice, your reach, one platform with endless possibilities. Email us at communityconnect@combroadcasters.com. That's communityconnect@combroadcasters.com. Or call us at 843-678-9393. We're Community Broadcasters. It's more than just a catchy name.
Wakila's House of Clocks, your home for the most beautiful Christmas decor and fine clocks, reminds you, as you gather with loved ones, think of the precious time you share. Have a joyful and blessed Christmas from your friends at Wakila's House of Clocks.
Another amazing deal from CarolinaSaves.com, the Granite Store Design Center. 2 certificates for 50 square feet of quartz countertop, 3 centimeters thick. Include stainless steel sink, does not include demolition or plumbing. Go to Carolina Saves or ChristmasSaves.com.
Nothing says tradition like your hometown Piggly Wiggly. Take it from the pig. When it comes to value and freshness, you can't beat Piggly Wiggly. They've been bringing home the bacon for millions of American families for over 100 years. Today, they're one of the best-known and best-loved brands in America. Stop by your local Piggly Wiggly today and take home the freshest meats, vegetables, and produce, along with great deals on all your favorite brands. Each week, the pig features new specials, perfect for your tailgating parties and family mealtime.
This is Joe Simpson from the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, and you're on the tailgate with Matt and Woody. This is Game Day in the Carolinas on 96.3 ESPN Radio.
It keeps popping up every time we do it now. I guess we got to make it the unofficial theme song.
That's fine.
It's a little rap there for you, round and round here. It is that time of the week, good sir.
It is time for our Idiot of the Week segment, brought to you by Mr. Rob Weiland and Men with Shirts. If he is your small businessman's friend, if you just need a couple shirts done, or you need your logo designed, put on a hat, a cup, a koozie, anything you can put a logo on, Rob can help you design it. He can help you get it onto that and get it to you cheaply, but inexpensively. Cheaply would denote a bad quality. He gives great quality. Our T-shirts that we throw out or give out for the show are fantastic. He always does a good job. So give him a call at 843-260-1105. Check out his Facebook page, Men with Shirts, or his website, menwithshirts.com. He's the very embarrassed sponsor of our Idiot of the Week segment. My Idiot of the Week is a 29-year-old woman in Florida. She was arrested recently after providing medical care for more than 4,400 patients at a county hospital in Florida. She was up for a promotion, and when they were reviewing her background or whatever for this promotion, after treating all these patients, it was then that they found not only she'd never taken the exam, all she had was like a nurse's aide degree.
Wow.
And she'd been operating as a nurse. So that's my Idiot of the Week. So congratulations. Don't her name's Autumn Bardisa. Don't treat patients without a license. I just tell you that.
There's a Dragnet episode like that, too. All right, my Idiot of the Week has got to be pretty obvious at this point. It is now former Ohio University head coach Brian Smith. No, not the Brian Smith that we used to know down at Kingstree. Mr. Smith got fired on two fronts this week. One, he got fired from the school for, and I quote, participation in extramarital affairs, including one with an undergraduate student, to which he actually did admit. Second, repeated use of alcohol in the office. He can get a job at Community Broadcasters. And third, a public appearance in which you, this is the university I'm quoting, a public appearance during which you smelled strongly of alcohol and you were intoxicated in your demeanor. So you might be asking, Matt, where's the other front that he's been fired on? His wife filed for divorce.
Oh.
He's been fired on two fronts.
My Idiot of the Week, Diego Pavia.
Yes. He could be the Idiot of the Year.
Yeah, he could be. He could be. I really think he could. You know, Diego, he's a cocky guy. You know, he's all that in the family size bag of chips in his mind. He
love that family size bag of chips.
You know, and
perfect.
He showed up to the voting all cocky, and he sat there and he was like, "Yeah, this is going to be me." And then they called Fernando Mendoza's name, and you could look at his face and see, why wasn't it me? And then he posted on Instagram, can't say it, he had bad stuff to say for the voters.
Yes.
And that's my Idiot of the Week is Diego Pavia.
He just told the voters to go take a long walk off a short pier. Trying to find a nice way of saying it.
Anything else you want to throw forward?
Yeah. Thank you, Woody and Matt, for having me today.
Absolutely.
Anytime.
Welcome to the deep end.
Yes.
Oh, I guess it's my turn, my line now, right?
Whatever you want.
Huh? For Woody and for Chandler and for Matt. I'm out of here. We'll see you next week. And we're all out here.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that other fun stuff. See you on the 10th.
Hello, everybody. I am Donnie Daniel with Daniel Wealth Management. In a world of constant change and evolving market, finding a partner you can trust is crucial for financial success. At Daniel Wealth Management, we understand the importance of growth, not just for your investment, but for your future and your legacy you'll leave behind. Our team of experts are dedicated to providing personalized strategies that align with your goals, whether you're planning for retirement, saving for a home, or investing for your children's education. With our tailored approach, we'll help you navigate the complexities of your portfolio and make informed decisions that drive your success. Time is your most valuable asset, and we're here to help you make the most of it. Let us be your guide on the path to financial growth and stability. Visit us at Daniel Wealth Management on Broad Street in Sumter, South Carolina, or call us at 803-774-3121 and schedule an appointment to start your journey towards a brighter tomorrow. Daniel Wealth Management, your partner in growth, your partner in success.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through Azaic Wealth, Inc., member FINRA SIPC.
Tried to cook a simple breakfast this morning, burned the bacon, undercooked the eggs, and now your smoke alarm is filing a complaint? Yeah, it's time to leave it to the pros. Start your day the tasty way at Venus Restaurant and Catering. We're serving up sizzling bacon, fluffy pancakes, and hearty home-cooked meals made fresh every morning. At Venus, we serve comfort food with a creative twist. Whether you come in for breakfast or lunch, it's always fast, fresh, and satisfying. Planning an event? Let us cater it. We can handle any event, big or small, fancy or casual. You tell us what you want, and we'll bring the flavor to you. Let us take the stress off your plate. Fuel your day the Venus way, where every bite feels like home. We also want to thank everyone for letting us serve you with love since 1977. Venus Restaurant and Catering is serving up smiles Monday through Friday, 7 a.m.
Broadcasting from the Florence Toyota Studios. 96.3 ESPN Radio.